This week's Parsha deals with the way the Kohanim were dressed for their work within the Beit HaMikdash, their service in the Beit HaMikdash, rather. The Hebrew word that's used, avodah, is usually translated as work, but in reality it means service. Okay, it's a very interesting thing. So somebody davening in a shul is serving Hashem. You know, Gabayim are referred to as clay avodah, the vessels of service. So the Kohanim, the priests, had to be dressed in a certain way for this service. And the question comes up, why is the Torah so particular about their dress? And only about their dress, about the way they look. Somebody who had a blemish, a permanent blemish, could not serve in the Beit HaMikdash. He could have the most best line of Kohanim. He was disqualified. So why does the Torah care? Why does the Kohen have to be dressed in a certain way, has to look a certain way? You know, there's a usual comment, God doesn't care what you look like, how you dress for shul. The answer is God does care. That when you are dressed a certain way, it affects your behavior. You behave differently if you're in a suit than if you're in jeans. It's just the way we are. It's a human trait. You behave, so in other words, your clothes make you behave better. So when you go to the Beit HaMikdash, a Kohen goes there, he has to put these clothes on. He realizes this is not a regular thing I'm doing. This is serving God. Much like many years ago when I was in basic training. And I remember we were lining up for a meal. So I'm standing outside, and I was asked to stand on this thing to count the guys from my unit who were lining up. And I suddenly looked, and all of us were in the same uniform. And it sort of made me feel proud, that, we're in a uniform to do something. The same thing goes with everything else in life. We all notice that Rabbi Schwartz never comes here in blue jeans. He comes here dressed in a suit and tie with his hat. So, in other words, what the Torah is saying is it does matter how you dress, because your dress will affect your behavior. We want your behavior to be above par in the Beit HaMikdash, in the temple. Do we still have a minyan?